Before you can control your emotions, it's important to understand them. Emotions are your mind's response to internal or external stimuli. They are a way for your body and brain to communicate with you about your environment or thoughts. Anger, fear, happiness, sadness, these feelings are all signals. They can help you understand what you care about and what's important in a given moment. Emotions can guide you in navigating life by highlighting what matters to you and giving insight into your values, needs, or desires. For example, feeling joy can signal that you're aligned with your purpose or in a situation that brings fulfillment, while feelings like frustration or sadness might indicate unmet needs or areas in your life that require attention. Emotions are not inherently good or bad. They serve a functional purpose, pointing you toward areas of growth or adjustment. However, unchecked emotions can often cloud judgment, harm relationships, or create stress. When emotions take control, they can influence behavior in ways that may not reflect your true intentions or values. In moments of intense emotion, you may act impulsively, say things you don't mean, or make decisions that lead to regret. Emotional regulation is the process of managing these feelings in a way that allows you to stay balanced and make choices that are in line with your long-term well-being. Emotional regulation doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. Rather, it involves understanding and accepting them while learning how to respond thoughtfully. It's about finding the balance between experiencing emotions fully and maintaining control over how they influence your actions. Developing this skill requires practice and patience, but is key to building emotional intelligence, which enhances personal growth, decision-making, and the quality of your relationships. Understanding your trigger situations or thoughts that lead to intense emotional reactions is a vital aspect of emotional regulation. Once you recognize what sets off certain emotions, you can anticipate and manage them more effectively. This awareness helps you create space between the trigger and your response, allowing you to process emotions with clarity instead of reacting in the heat of the moment. Techniques like self-reflection, mindfulness, and relaxation exercises can help you gain this awareness, making it easier to control emotional impulses and stay centered even in challenging situations. The first step in gaining emotional control is awareness. Most people react to emotions without fully understanding what they're feeling. By pausing and recognizing how you feel in a given moment, you become more mindful and can make better choices. Once you recognize the emotion, label it. Are you angry? Anxious? Frustrated? By naming your emotions, you separate yourself from the feeling, making it easier to manage. This process is called emotional labeling, and it serves as a powerful tool for emotional regulation. When you label your emotions, you shift from being overwhelmed by them to observing them from a distance. This simple act of identifying what you're feeling can prevent you from becoming consumed by the emotion, allowing you to respond more intentionally. For example, if you're feeling angry during a conversation, rather than lashing out impulsively, you can take a step back and say to yourself, I am feeling angry right now. This acknowledgement creates a moment of reflection, enabling you to choose a response that is more thoughtful and aligned with your goals, rather than driven by raw emotion. Emotional labeling also helps you understand the root cause of your feelings. Often, emotions are layered. What feels like anger might actually be fear or disappointment beneath the surface. By identifying and naming the underlying emotions, you can address the true source of your discomfort, leading to more effective solutions and better emotional control. Beyond labeling, it's essential to observe how different emotions manifest physically in your body. Emotions often come with physical sensations: tightness in the chest, a racing heartbeat, or tense muscles. By tuning into these bodily signals, you gain further insight into your emotional state and can use relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing or grounding exercises, to calm your body and mind. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for emotional control. It involves staying present in the moment without judgment. When you feel intense emotions, take a few deep breaths and observe how you're feeling without reacting immediately. This practice creates space between your emotions and your reactions, helping you make more thoughtful decisions. Mindfulness encourages you to become an observer of your own experience, rather than being swept away by the force of your emotions. By focusing on the present moment, you can distance yourself from the flood of automatic responses that typically arise when emotions are heightened. Instead of reacting impulsively, mindfulness allows you to pause and assess the situation with greater clarity. This pause is essential for breaking emotional habits or patterns that may not serve your best interests, such as snapping at others when you're frustrated or withdrawing when you're feeling anxious. In moments of emotional intensity, mindfulness helps you to ground yourself. Focusing on your breath, the sensations in your body, or your immediate surroundings can anchor you in the present and reduce the overwhelming nature of strong emotions. This grounding technique not only calms the nervous system but also gives your brain time to process emotions more rationally. The simple act of paying attention to your breath, a cornerstone of mindfulness, can slow down your thoughts, lower your heart rate, and create a sense of calm, even in stressful situations. Over time, practicing mindfulness strengthens your emotional resilience. By consistently training your mind to observe emotions without reacting to them, you build the capacity to face challenges with a steady, balanced mindset. Sometimes emotions are the result of distorted thinking patterns. Cognitive reframing is a technique where you challenge and change negative thought patterns that fuel strong emotions. For example, if you're feeling upset because someone was rude to you, reframing could involve considering other explanations for their behavior. Maybe they had a bad day or were under stress. Reframing helps you see situations more objectively and reduces the emotional charge. This process is a key component of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which focuses on identifying and restructuring irrational or unhelpful thoughts that contribute to emotional distress. When you're able to recognize the thought patterns that magnify your emotions, like catastrophizing, overgeneralizing, or jumping to conclusions, you can begin to question their validity. Are your thoughts based on facts, or are they assumptions that intensify your feelings unnecessarily? By learning to challenge these automatic, distorted thoughts, you can transform your emotional reactions into more balanced and manageable responses. For example, if you experience anxiety before a public speaking event and think, "I'm going to embarrass myself, and everyone will judge me," reframing might involve challenging that thought by asking yourself, what evidence do I have that this will happen? Or what if I actually do well? This shift in perspective not only alleviates anxiety, but also gives you a more realistic and empowering outlook. Reframing isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about widening your perspective and seeing situations with greater nuance. In addition to reducing negative emotions, cognitive reframing can also foster empathy and understanding in your relationships. When someone's actions upset you, reframing their behavior in a more compassionate light can prevent unnecessary conflicts or feelings of resentment. Instead of assuming malice or indifference, you might consider external factors that influence their behavior. This mental shift softens emotional responses and promotes more constructive communication. Reframing can also improve your self-perception, helping you move away from harsh self-criticism or perfectionism, allowing you to cultivate a healthier and more balanced emotional state. Physical movement is an effective way to release pent-up emotions. Exercise can help decrease stress hormones like cortisol and increase endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or a workout at the gym, moving your body can clear your mind and bring emotional balance. When emotions build up, whether due to stress, anger, or frustration, they can manifest physically, causing tension in the body. Exercise acts as a release valve, allowing you to work through these emotions by physically moving them out of your system. Activities like running or high-intensity interval training HIIT can provide an outlet for pent-up energy or frustration, while more calming practices like yoga or Tai Chi can help soothe and regulate your emotional state by connecting mindful breathing with movement. Movement not only benefits your physical health but also promotes mental clarity. As you engage in physical activity, your focus shifts from the emotional turmoil to the present moment, helping to break the cycle of rumination or overthinking that often accompanies strong emotions. The rhythm of movement, combined with increased oxygen flow to the brain, can create a sense of mental refreshment and calm, allowing you to return to challenges with a clearer, more grounded perspective. Incorporating regular movement into your routine can also serve as a proactive way to maintain emotional well-being. Exercise builds resilience by improving your body's ability to cope with stress. Over time, consistent physical activity can enhance emotional regulation, making it easier to manage and bounce back from difficult emotions. Physical movement can also foster a deeper connection between the mind and body, increasing your awareness of how emotions manifest physically and helping you develop healthier ways of addressing them. Moreover, different types of movement can address various emotional needs. For instance, if you're feeling anxious, a calming yoga session that focuses on deep breathing and stretching may help reduce feelings of restlessness. On the other hand, if you're feeling angry or stressed, more vigorous forms of exercise like boxing or dancing can help channel those emotions constructively. Regardless of the activity, the key is to find movement that resonates with you and allows you to release tension while fostering a sense of emotional relief and mental clarity. Many emotional reactions stem from worrying about things outside of your control. Learning to focus on what you can control, your actions, thoughts, and reactions fosters a greater sense of peace. By letting go of what you can't influence, you free yourself from unnecessary emotional turmoil. When we dwell on factors beyond our control, such as the actions of others, unforeseen circumstances, or outcomes that haven't yet occurred, we often experience feelings of frustration, anxiety, or helplessness. These emotions can spiral into stress and emotional exhaustion because no amount of worry can change what is beyond our reach. However, by shifting your focus toward what you can directly influence, such as how you choose to respond to challenges or how you interpret situations, you can regain a sense of empowerment. This shift not only alleviates emotional stress, but also promotes mental clarity, enabling you to take more constructive action. A key element in this practice is acceptance. Accepting that there are certain things you cannot control doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're choosing to direct your energy toward what can actually make a difference. Acceptance can bring emotional relief by reducing resistance to situations that are out of your hands, allowing you to respond with calmness rather than frustration. This mindset frees you from the pressure of trying to fix or manage everything, and instead encourages you to focus on managing yourself, which is where true emotional strength lies. This approach also fosters resilience. When you acknowledge what is within your control, you develop a proactive mindset, focusing on your ability to adapt, grow, and respond wisely. For instance, if you're facing a challenging situation at work, rather than stressing over how others will react or the eventual outcome, you can concentrate on doing your best, managing your attitude, and remaining open to solutions. This not only reduces anxiety, but also helps you stay grounded and effective. By concentrating on what you can control, you also cultivate patience and emotional balance. Life is unpredictable, and trying to control every aspect can lead to heightened emotional turbulence. However, when you let go of the need to control external factors, you create more space for flexibility and inner peace. Focusing on your own thoughts, reactions, and behaviors gives you the opportunity to grow and approach challenges with a more composed and balanced mindset, ultimately leading to a deeper sense of emotional well-being and mental freedom. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Developing your EQ involves honing empathy, practicing active listening, and improving communication skills. The higher your emotional intelligence, the easier it is to navigate emotional challenges in a constructive way. One of the core components of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This involves being in tune with your emotional state and recognizing how your emotions influence your thoughts and behavior. Self-awareness allows you to identify emotional triggers and patterns, giving you greater control over how you respond in different situations. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can step back, assess your emotions, and choose more thoughtful responses that align with your values and goals. This level of emotional awareness also fosters personal growth, as it helps you recognize areas where you might need to improve or adjust. Empathy. Another key aspect of emotional intelligence involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Developing empathy enables you to connect with people on a deeper level, enhancing your ability to navigate relationships with sensitivity and care. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you can better appreciate their perspective and respond to their emotional needs in a way that promotes trust and mutual understanding. Empathy not only strengthens relationships but also helps in conflict resolution, as it allows you to approach disagreements with compassion rather than defensiveness. Active listening is closely tied to empathy and is a crucial skill for developing emotional intelligence. It involves fully concentrating on what the other person is saying without interrupting or formulating your response while they're speaking. By truly listening, you validate the other person's emotions and gain a clearer understanding of their feelings and concerns. This kind of attentive listening improves communication and reduces misunderstandings, leading to healthier and more constructive interactions. Improving your communication skills is also essential for raising your emotional intelligence. Being able to express your own emotions clearly and assertively, while respecting the emotions of others, creates a foundation for effective and open communication. Emotionally intelligent individuals are skilled at managing difficult conversations, as they can articulate their feelings without becoming defensive or confrontational. They also know how to read nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, which can provide deeper insight into the emotions that may not be expressed verbally. In addition to managing your own emotions, a high EQ enables you to influence the emotional climate around you. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or social interactions, emotionally intelligent individuals can sense the emotional tone of a group and adjust their approach accordingly. They can diffuse tension, offer support, and create a sense of emotional safety that encourages openness and collaboration. This ability to manage both individual and group emotions leads to more positive outcomes and fosters an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Your internal dialogue or self-talk has a powerful effect on your emotions. Negative self-talk can escalate your feelings, while positive or neutral self-talk can calm you down. For example, when you're angry, rather than saying, "This is unbearable," try telling yourself, "I'm upset, but I can handle this." Calming self-talk can help diffuse intense emotions and give you a sense of control. The language you use with yourself directly influences how you interpret and respond to situations. Negative self-talk often amplifies emotional distress by reinforcing unhelpful or exaggerated thoughts, such as, "This always happens to me," or "I can't deal with this." These kinds of statements not only intensify negative emotions like anger, anxiety, or frustration, but also create a mindset of helplessness. On the other hand, positive or neutral self-talk focuses on reframing your perspective in a more constructive way, helping you manage your emotions more effectively. For instance, in a stressful situation, replacing thoughts like "this is too much" with "I'll take it one step at a time" can immediately reduce feelings of overwhelm. Neutral self-talk is especially useful when positive affirmations feel forced or unrealistic. Instead of trying to force yourself into optimism, which can sometimes feel inauthentic during moments of intense emotion, neutral self-talk encourages balance and rational thinking. It focuses on accepting the situation as it is without adding unnecessary emotional weight. Calming self-talk also plays a significant role in building emotional resilience. By practicing this technique consistently, you develop the ability to soothe yourself in challenging situations rather than relying on external factors to regulate your emotions. This internal resource becomes especially important when facing unexpected or uncontrollable events, as it gives you a sense of agency and emotional stability. Over time, positive or neutral self-talk can rewire your brain's response to stress, making it easier to stay composed and clear-headed in high-pressure situations. Additionally, calming self-talk can help you interrupt negative emotional cycles. When you notice yourself spiraling into anger, fear, or sadness, pausing to engage in self-talk like "I'm feeling upset, but I can handle this," creates a moment of reflection. This brief pause not only interrupts the emotional escalation, but also gives you the space to choose a more intentional and measured response. It encourages self-compassion, reminding you that while emotions are valid, they don't have to dictate your actions or define your experience. It's important to express emotions in a healthy way rather than suppressing or ignoring them. Journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or engaging in creative activities like painting or writing can help you process and release emotions. Suppressing emotions may lead to greater emotional outbursts later, so find an outlet that works for you. When you suppress emotions, you essentially push them down, believing that ignoring them will make them go away. However, this approach often leads to emotional buildup, creating an internal pressure that can result in unexpected outbursts or even physical symptoms like headaches or fatigue. Instead of allowing emotions to fester, expressing them in constructive ways can lead to greater emotional clarity and understanding. Journaling is a particularly effective method for processing emotions. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides an opportunity to articulate what you're experiencing. It serves as a safe space to explore complex emotions, reflect on their origins, and understand the triggers that may be affecting your mood. The act of writing itself can be cathartic, helping to release pent-up feelings and promote a sense of relief. Over time, journaling can also reveal patterns in your emotional responses, allowing you to identify areas where you may want to focus on personal growth or change. Talking to a trusted friend or confidant is another powerful way to express and process emotions. Sharing your feelings with someone who listens without judgment can validate your experiences and provide perspective. Often, just vocalizing your emotions can lead to breakthroughs in understanding. Friends can offer support, empathy, and even advice, but their primary role is to provide a safe and understanding space where you feel heard. This connection fosters a sense of community and reduces feelings of isolation that can accompany emotional distress. Engaging in creative activities such as painting, drawing, or writing poetry can also serve as an emotional outlet. Creative expression allows you to translate feelings into art, providing a unique way to process complex emotions that may be difficult to articulate verbally. This form of expression taps into your subconscious and can reveal insights about your emotional state that you may not have consciously recognized. The focus on creation diverts attention from distressing emotions while simultaneously providing an opportunity to release them. In addition to these methods, physical activities such as dance, sports, or even simple movement can also facilitate emotional expression. Movement can be a powerful way to connect with your emotions, allowing you to express feelings that may feel too overwhelming to articulate. Whether through a vigorous workout or a gentle yoga session, incorporating movement into your routine can enhance emotional release and provide a sense of freedom and relief. Ultimately, the key is to find an outlet that resonates with you and feels comfortable. Whether it's through writing, talking, creating, or moving, expressing your emotions is a vital step toward emotional health. By acknowledging and articulating what you feel, you pave the way for deeper self-understanding and emotional resilience, ensuring that your emotions are not merely reactions but integral parts of your personal growth journey. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life. When you practice gratitude regularly, it can help improve your overall emotional well-being. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down things you are grateful for each day. This simple practice can help cultivate positive emotions and reduce feelings of anger or frustration. The act of reflecting on what you appreciate in your life encourages a mindset shift. Rather than fixating on problems or disappointments, gratitude invites you to recognize the abundance and positivity that already exists around you. This shift in perspective can significantly impact your emotional state, leading to increased feelings of happiness and contentment. When you train your mind to seek out the good, you begin to create a more optimistic outlook, which can improve your resilience in the face of challenges. A gratitude journal is an effective tool for reinforcing this positive mindset. By dedicating time each day to jot down what you're thankful for, whether it's a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or even a warm cup of coffee, you create a tangible record of the good things in your life. This practice not only serves as a reminder of the positives, but also encourages mindfulness, as it requires you to pause and reflect on your experiences. Over time, this intentional focus on gratitude can help you notice and appreciate the small joys that often go overlooked in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Research has shown that regularly practicing gratitude can lead to a host of mental health benefits, including reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety. When you actively engage in recognizing what you're grateful for, it can counteract negative thought patterns and decrease feelings of anger or frustration. Instead of dwelling on what's missing or what's going wrong, gratitude allows you to embrace a sense of fulfillment and appreciation for what you have. This can be especially helpful during difficult times, as it provides a counterbalance to the negativity that may arise. In addition to individual journaling, sharing your gratitude with others can further enhance your emotional well-being. Expressing appreciation to friends, family, or colleagues not only strengthens your relationships but also reinforces your own feelings of gratitude. When you acknowledge the kindness or support of others, you create a positive feedback loop that enriches your connections and fosters a sense of community. Moreover, incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can be as simple as making a conscious effort to notice and verbalize what you appreciate throughout the day. This could involve sharing 3 things you're grateful for during dinner or taking a moment each morning to reflect on what you're looking forward to. By embedding gratitude into your daily life, you reinforce the habit of positive thinking and emotional regulation. Ultimately, gratitude serves as a powerful antidote to negative emotions, enhancing your overall emotional resilience. By consciously practicing gratitude, you cultivate a mindset that not only uplifts your spirits but also enriches your life experiences. This simple yet profound practice has the potential to transform how you perceive the world and your place within it, leading to a deeper sense of joy, fulfillment, and emotional well-being. If you find it difficult to control your emotions despite trying various strategies, it may be helpful to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors can provide guidance, teach you advanced coping strategies, and offer a safe space to express your emotions. Sometimes unresolved trauma or deep-seated emotional patterns require professional support to overcome. Engaging with a mental health professional can be a transformative step in your journey toward emotional regulation. Therapists are trained to understand the complexities of emotional experiences and can help you identify underlying issues that may contribute to your emotional struggles. This exploration can provide clarity and insight, allowing you to understand the root causes of your emotions rather than merely addressing the symptoms. Moreover, therapists can introduce you to various therapeutic modalities tailored to your needs. Techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) can help you challenge and reframe negative thought patterns that contribute to emotional distress. Dialectical behavior therapy (DBT), on the other hand, focuses specifically on developing skills for emotional regulation, interpersonal effectiveness, and distress tolerance. These approaches can equip you with practical tools to manage your emotions more effectively and foster healthier coping mechanisms. Counseling also offers a supportive environment where you can freely express your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. This space allows for honest exploration of your emotions, helping you process difficult experiences and articulate feelings that may have been suppressed. The therapeutic relationship itself can be a source of comfort and validation, reinforcing the idea that you are not alone in your emotional struggles. This connection often empowers individuals to confront challenging emotions, facilitating personal growth and healing. Additionally, working with a professional can help you develop personalized strategies for emotional management. Everyone's emotional landscape is unique, and what works for one person may not be effective for another. A therapist can help you tailor coping techniques to fit your specific circumstances, ensuring that you have a toolbox of strategies that resonate with you. This may include mindfulness exercises, grounding techniques, or strategies for improving communication and assertiveness in relationships. Sometimes emotional challenges may stem from past traumas or unresolved conflicts that require deeper exploration and healing. In these cases, a therapist can guide you through the process of trauma recovery, helping you understand how past experiences influence your current emotional responses. This journey may involve addressing painful memories, reprocessing traumatic events, and ultimately working toward integration and healing. Such support is crucial for breaking free from negative patterns and fostering emotional resilience. In conclusion, if you find yourself struggling with emotional control, seeking professional help can be a vital step toward achieving a healthier emotional state. Therapists and counselors provide expertise, support, and tailored strategies to help you navigate your emotions more effectively. Recognizing the need for help is a sign of strength, and engaging with a professional can lead to significant improvements in your emotional well-being and overall quality of life.